you're having a lovely day. Thank you for joining me. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It is a non-sponsored review video, so this is all my own opinion. I wanted to just do this video because, first of all, I don't see a ton of tea review videos out there, to be honest with you, and also with my, unique situation with having mast cell and all these allergies. Anytime I find products that I'm not allergic to, I just want to share it with the world. This way, if there's anybody else with mast cell, maybe you have another option or, backup just in case you become allergic to whatever you're using. So, tea. Tea is something that I grew up drinking. I've always loved tea from the time that I was little. I would drink, green tea, decafs, all the different types. And then as I had gotten older and became a teenager, somebody introduced me to tea leaves, and I was sold pretty quickly. And the store that I was going to was Teavana, which was a pretty big tea company in America for loose leaf tea leaves. And they had a very good quality in my opinion, and it helped some of my health stuff, not like hugely, but it like some symptom relief, like it helps with migraines sometimes, or blood pressure, obviously dehydration, nausea, so all these different little things. And then about a year or so ago, Teavana ended up closing, and now they only do tea sachets, which they sell online, sometimes at Walmart, which is kind of really weird in my opinion, and at Starbucks. So they're more so exclusively at Starbucks. I think it's a very poor business decision, if anybody cares about my opinion, because they went from selling all these fancy gourmet teas to only having like 4 or 5. It just doesn't make any sense in my head, but that is the reality. So since them closing, I have tried so many different tea brands. I have tried David's Tea, I've tried different tea sachets, and then there's another loose leaf tea company that I'm going to put in the description. I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with an A. And I've tried like all these different ones, and I've either had issues tolerating them, they didn't help any of the symptom relief. So like if I had a migraine and I was drinking like a certain type of black tea and I had it by another company, it wasn't helping, or it was making stuff worse. So definitely was not like something that I was really looking to repurchase, especially after you get sick. And I was kind of like giving up because of the fact that a lot of these companies, you need to buy a lot of tea leaves in order to like get a sample of it. So they don't always offer like small enough packages, which becomes an issue for somebody like me with all my allergies. So let me get to the exciting part in showing you what I have found. So I'm going to start off with the one that helps like my stomach issues. And I will say I have had more abdominal issues recently, and I will get into that more so as I figure that out, hopefully in the future. But this tea is lemongrass and ginger, and I think those are the only like ingredients. It says lemongrass and ginger with a hint of zest and whole lots of spice. Bright lemongrass. This brew smacks you sideways with a refreshing sensation that's as vibrant as it is engaging. Pucker up. So this tea, I was able to get in like a super small sample. I want to say like 5 tea bags of a few of these teas to try. This way I knew I wasn't allergic, first of all. Then I was able to tell that yes, this actually does help a little bit. So definitely after dinner, it's something I absolutely need to drink, to be honest with you. I can't get through the pain without it. And then sometimes throughout the day, I do drink it. I was drinking it originally with honey because I was having this weird sugar craving. But finally that kind of like stopped, so I'm drinking it just plain. And I got these awesome tea sachets off Amazon, and I like these a lot. I had, not like metal, I can't think of the other word, like a rougher material. Can't think of the name of the material, but they were just not microwavable safe, and then like cleaning them in the dishwasher, they weren't coming out clean. The other like tea steeper, so I really do like these. They're silicone, they're more flexible. These are microwavable safe and they're dishwasher safe. I have, I think, about 8 of them, so like every other day or so I fill them up, or in the evening whenever I feel up to it. I fill them up this way with loose tea leaves. Like, obviously when you don't feel good, you want it to be able to just grab it and go. So this allows me to grab and go this way. I don't have to measure out, like, you know, the teaspoon of tea leaves or anything else. Just put it in a cup and we're good to go. So I will show you. I've already had this, I want to say a month. So this is, I told like my mom, this is gonna last me a good 6 months or so, I would feel. And the company is called T2. I am obviously a huge fan. Like I said, it helps with nausea. It helps me deal with the pain from eating. Sometimes it helps me not vomit. Other times, you know, it's only tea. But it is really helpful and it's very, very comforting, especially when you're in a ton of pain. So I highly recommend that if you have abdominal issues, you might as well give it a try. What do you have to lose, right? And then this other tea, I always drink tea before bed because I also have to put medication in not all my tea, in several cups of tea throughout the day. I do put medications in them because I find it so much easier for this one medicine to take it in tea. If I take it in water, I just get so sick. It's not worth it. So this is the one that I drink at bedtime, and this is Sleep Tight. And where's the little description? I know I saw it. All right, so this is a lemon balm based with a perfect nighttime brew with a glorious aroma and a delicate sweet flavor. Lemon balm, lavender, jasmine blossoms, and rose petals. So it also tells you how to brew it. So it says 1 teaspoon per cup, and it's about 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 100 degrees Celsius. And you want to steep it 3 to 5 minutes. So this is all really important information if you're familiar with tea leaves at all. You don't want to burn the leaves. And if you steep it according to the packaging, it'll taste a lot better. If you are familiar with Teavana teas, this is their Lavender Dream Blend. I swear. I haven't had anything that tastes so much like Teavana. So, I mean, the other tea is like really good, but this one's like, it tastes exactly the same. And see, I have a tea bag all ready to go, and that's kind of what it looks like. You do see like different flower petals and stuff, and it smells just so wonderful. I do find it relaxing and calming, and I don't taste the medicine in the tea at all, so that's always a plus in my opinion. And then this last box is my favorite. I'm a huge black tea girl. Like, black tea is what I drink all day, every day. And there are several reasons. I actually do have medical reasons that I drink this much black tea. I find that it actually helps my POTS, and I know it's debatable, but for me, Victoria, personally, it helps my POTS, and we just go with it. So it helps me to stay upright. It helps my blood pressure a little bit. It kind of like helps, I find, like keep the blood moving somewhat. I'm not saying that this is like the only thing I rely on, obviously, because you all know I'm on fluids. So this is their black breakfast bunch, which is just a bunch of black teas. I think it's 20. Yep, 20 teas. Samples. So I will show you how small and like perfect these are. And a couple of them you get too, but they're just like the perfect size. And this just has like a little sample, and it tells you on the back like exactly how long to brew it and everything else. This way you have the perfect cup of tea. And this allows me to, you know, try everything and make sure I'm not allergic. There was one in here that I am allergic to, which I feel like 1 out of 18. I haven't tried all 18 yet, but we'll say like 1 out of at least 8, if not more. I think that's actually a really good with my track record. Like, I was like, that's fantastic. So I'll read you a couple of the ones on the back. They have like generic blacks. That's what I'm calling them, at least. So you have like your English breakfast, your Irish. I want to say London is more generic, but I've actually never had London tea or even seen London tea until this box. I don't know if that's like also where I live, possibly, because I know sometimes stuff takes a while to make it up here in PA. And then they have like some fancier ones, like a New York breakfast blend, which you get 2 of those, and that's black tea with cinnamon. and vanilla. I really like the vanilla flavors, vanilla and like lavender flavors like in black tea, more so the vanilla though. I think it was the scotch that I really like so far, which was black tea with oat flakes, cinnamon, and vanilla. And there was one other vanilla one that I really liked. And then there's one which I believe is Singapore breakfast tea. That's the one that I had an allergic reaction to, which it was pretty stupid that I tried it, but I wanted to try it because I have a coconut oil allergy. This said coconut chips. No, just coconut. Yeah, coconut chips. And I was like, there's a 50-50 shot here. So I was like, let's try it. I didn't get like deadly ill. I had like everything I needed on hand. It was like a very, 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 very mild reaction for me, but at least I was able to tell, and I didn't have to invest a ton of money to like find out, oh, like, do I like it? Am I allergic? So I am a huge fan of this tea company. No, they did not sponsor me. If they want to, that would be okay. But I genuinely really love it because I love their ingredients. I love that you get your tea quickly. I love that you can have samples. I love the variety. I love the taste, the quality. And it's a lot of tea, as you see, for not a lot of money. I mean, if I was getting like this size, to be honest with you, at Teavana, I want to say like this is an herbal blend. So I know some of the prices are probably higher in my head. So we'll say even like 50 for something this size. And I paid 24 for this. I looked it up before I started. So I really thought this was just something awesome for me to share with you guys. And I really do hope with all my heart that if you're a tea drinker or you're willing to try tea, that this helps you out a little bit and that you have another option. Let me know in the comments if you drink tea. If not, let me know what your favorite beverage is. If you do drink tea, let me know your favorite tea or your favorite place to get tea in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!